Alrighty guys, and welcome back in. Today we're going to be spawning in as the new and improved Leatherface. I'm on a not so great map for me. I'm running my old build, which you guys will probably know, which would be Nemesis Play With Your Food. I saw that crow despawn, so we got a good understanding there's a player here, and there's one on that Jenny. Gonna see if we can see this guy here. That's one running to the right. Ooh, Ace, hello mate. That is gonna be one down Ace. And I'm going to do a quick check on that. That is a negative there. Now, the new Bubba can chain multiple swords together, and Ace is put himself in a bit of a sticky situation here. Now, I obviously don't want to hook a guy right in front of my totem, do I? I want to hook him where I think there might be other players. Now, I can't make it any further than here, but I did make the right call as I saw a Neo through the corn then on... It's not a Neo, it's a Jane. Hello, Jane. See them working on that too. Gonna just hide my light a little. Try and force two people. Nice. Let's get the saw up. Chain those chainsaws together. Get our Adam down. We know there's another guy here. We want to keep that totem up. So I kind of want to hook him right around here, yeah? Got regression on all these gens. I want to make sure nobody's coming in for that. Nobody is. Somebody's working on that gen. Want to go check on my totem. And then make a play off that. Ooh, they're healing under hook. No, I don't. Don't even need to check on anything. I found my obsession. We'll get a 5% movement speed out of him. Take an M1 on this pallet. Doesn't matter if he gets it. I'm going to instantly leave chase and go down here where this guy is trying to slam through the gen and hopefully get him with the chainsaw right now. Gonna be able to chain those swords together, baby. New and improved Bubba. There it is. Let's down him. Let's pick him up. All because of that additional movement speed I got as well through that. So let's hook him back here. While we're getting that plopping sound, that is going to be us getting a token. Ruin's doing huge damage to these guys on one side of the map, showing you how powerful it can be when it works. Gonna quickly check on my totem. Nobody here, good. Somebody in that corner gen trying to complete it. I would have got good ruin value out of it. I'm gonna come back in. Got it done before I could make it, running to the right. Not going to be able to chain these together. Good play by them. We'll try and get 5% movement speed out of him, walking right through. 5% movement speed, we'll take it. Guy on the hook, going to lose one more gen. Going to get a stack out of it. I'm going to try and get struggle out of this gentleman on the hook, though, as value. Let's see that kind of fresh. Let's see if he actually came back a little bit. Oh, bad play, bud. Now you're going to go down because of the saw. Not your lucky day, sweetheart. Alright, down he goes. He's looking for a pallet stun, but he didn't get it in time. Let's take him through the map where the other guy's working on the gen. I won't be able to make it to him in time, but I'm going to try and hook him in the middle of the map, because I'm pretty sure that gen behind there to the right does have a player in it. None of them are healing, so I'm looking for M1 plays here, ladies and gentlemen. Also looking for stacks of Play With Your Food, and keeping that totem up as quickly as possible. I can hear the gen is nearly done. He just let go of it, and he's going to be injured. I'm going to hide my light. I want the pallet stun, remember? Hide my light again. Walk right in. Bad play. Show me the dead hard at him. There it is. Into a M1 in the back. Do I slug him or do I pick him up? They're not going to get that gen done in time. It was 100% regress, so I'm going to pick him up, hook him closer to that gen, and I'm going to go straight in for that generator. Time management is going to be very crucial for me, and whether I win or I lose right now. Alright, let's go in. Jane, sweetheart. Good to see you, beautiful. Alright, we'll run this way where she can't utilize the window very well. See if she tries to take a vault on it. I'm going right through, cutie. I'm not respecting. Good pallet. That's another good pallet out of the way. We'll break that. We'll get our 5% movement speed. We'll see what she does here. Didn't come out. Hide my light. Twist. She went to the corner. Well, she did, actually. Get 5%. They're working on that gen all the way over there already. So they're playing this really well. I'm going to have to let that gen go, because I'm going to be getting in a little bit of trouble here. Good play by her. Gonna get 5% out of her though. Can't stop that, but I can come over and get punishment. Get this M1 as punishment to her. She waited a little long. Should be an M1 in the back. Gotta remember, Nemesis also increases your lunge distance when you have a stack. We'll take one stack and we'll leave off that. This is good because this means I don't have a reason to be on this side of the board. They don't have any work on any of the gens over here. They're group healing near this generator, I'm assuming. Let's see if I'm coming in at the right angle. Yep, scratches. Adam at the back. Still injured. Not injured, sorry. Walking right through. Gonna take 5% movement speed. And then we're gonna use it on somebody else. Adam waiting in the corner. Was that the right play, Mr. Adam? I guess we already know the answer. Let's pick him up. Let's take him to a hook. That's Nemesis allowing me to see him through walls, in case anyone's wondering right there. I thought I saw a scratch there. I didn't. We want to hook him here. They're really stacking on gens right now. They're grouping up, and it's going to hurt me. It's going to really hurt. Adam is eliminated. Let's check on what would be a 2-gen strat, not a 3-gen. Did I just see movement then? I did. Saw a crow as well, and an injured Jane, who will give me 5. No, she won't. Adam's my obsession. I stuffed that up so much by that, but we knew exactly where she was going. Double vault as well. Gonna have to get this pallet out of you real soon, sweetheart. Won't make it. Dead hard, or you're a bit greedy here if you don't have it. Very, very good with the dead hard. Now I need to make a decision. I'm not gonna break it. I'm gonna chase her in a straight line. Let's see what happens here. She's got a medium vault, and then she's in trouble because that's a dead end. Right back through the window into an M1 in the back while she's exhausted. Slug her and go straight in for this generator in the corner. Hopefully get a chainsaw and look for the snowball win. See what's happening. Somebody's on it. And they're off. Hide my light. Twist. Where did you go? You went around the back end. Hide again. One in the corner as well. You're all else everywhere. Took the stun. That's okay. Now I need to make a decision. I know I got 1 through the map. 2 through the map. I'm going to slug the Jane, and I'm going to chase this guy and try and get a stack of play with your food. Oh, bad play by him. I'm going to take an M1 in his back, and I'm just going to keep going after that. There's my M1. Now I need to make a decision. Is he running me towards where the other guy is? The other guy just got off his gen to come pick Jane up. So what's the smartest thing for me to do? Pick Jane up, right? Make sure he's wasting his time coming over here doing this. Yep, looking away from him. I'll take a free hit on him, though. I am pretty fast, remember. Get the free pallet as well. Look away. Good. I got 3 awesome pallets around here that I need to break. It's been a really good situation. Do one over on the gen, see if he came through here. He didn't. He went through the window. That's fine. I got a little bit of time for him, too. The other guy's not finishing a gen. I've got this information provided through Ruin and Surveillance. Other guy was waiting. Good play. You can play the window. Are you going to do it? Yeah, I would have done the same thing. However, dead hard. Let's see it. Dead harded right into me. Red is mine. Knew what play you'd go for because that's the kind of play I would go for. I'm going to take him through the map, closer to where all these pallets are, that now I can break because now I'm in a bit of a better situation, right? I lost a lot of gens when they decided to stack. I got a little bit of time to use my chainsaw, so let's actually take advantage of that while they decide to group heal, which benefits me as well because that allows me. They're stacking on a gen across the map, actually. That's interesting to see. I have to make a decision to play round here or play round the other side of the map. Chain them together so I can break this. We'll go right through the map and try and get whoever's on this. I'm going to take the assumption this is Jane, by the way, because she liked to run this. Never mind, she's off the gen already. I'm going to break this instead then. Jane right in front of me, and she's injured still. Going to come right back in. I'm going to check on that corner gen, because that's the only gen that's not glowing for me. Yep, Scratch is already in front of the gen. Let's come running right in, because we know this other guy's over here. Playing around here. Guess who already used the pallet? Jane did. Guess what I'm going to do? Moonwalk and chain my chainsaws together. And unfortunately, without add-ons, I was unsuccessful, but I will get the chainsaw back pretty quick. Not quick enough. I have to M1 it. With a couple of add-ons like Beast Marks, we would have been okay then, and we would have been able to chain it together. We made it look predictable, but that was not what we were looking for. I'm going to have to go, if he doesn't dead hard, I know he's got dead hard, so he's obviously waiting for a, I can grab him, remember? Unfortunately, he got a fast vault from such an awkward angle. You can grab a medium vault. Jane's over here. Let's get her. Jane let go already. Did you go through? You went right. Good. She does have dead hard, so she can play the window once from this angle. Good, I got the god out of the way. I'm going to break it. We're running out of pallets, and I'm still getting movement speed out of this, remember? We'll take 5% from Jane. We'll come over here and break this pallet now and see if we can catch the other guy trying to greed on this gen. He's not on the gen. Nobody's on any gen, which is good. Ruin is still helping out so much with my time management right now. One on the gen across the board. They're splitting, but they're both across the board. Everybody's injured. I'm going to go to the closest person, down him, and then I'm going to slug and go for that. Not going to go for that. I'm going to go for the closest person, like I just said. That is our Jane. Jane would have seen my totem then. Jane is also my obsession, so I'm going to get another stack out of Jane real quick. Group healing. We'll use that. Nice. Take a stack from Jane. Down our other friend over here, Dead Hard. Down he goes. Take 5% from Jane. Hook him. Now I get all that additional movement speed. If Jane runs in front of me, imagine she's probably going to go for my totem, so I'm going to hook him here and run straight in towards my totem. That way I can down Jane and look for a slug and get that last guy. She didn't go for it. That's fine. It's still available. I know she can give me tokens too, and she doesn't have any form of like powerful pallet. There's still a couple in the middle of the map, don't get me wrong. Even if I lose my totem, I'm still okay. They should hide, group, stack, heal, break totem, then split up. That would be what I would do in this situation. They're back on that gen in the corner. I'm going to come straight in for it. So they're really not understanding I have Ruin with my surveillance. It's really allowing me to time manage and move through the board when I need to. Somebody's still on it. Is that my Jane? I didn't even see you go left. Already taken window, sidestep. Where are you? That's blood. That's Jane. That's good. I'm going to take 5% out of her. She showed me where the hatch is too. Thank you, Jane. Could have easily downed her. We'll get another token out of her and we'll punish her for it. Sometimes you just need to know when to take the hit and when not to take the hit. As a prime example of when to and when not to. Mind gamed her, knew the play. Gonna let her use this pallet to my right, and then we'll call it there. She didn't even go for it. Oh, he's back there. Nice. I'm gonna get one more token and then I'm gonna down her and go right across the board. She took a bad play. I'll punish her for it. Dead hard, go. No, I know exactly where the last guy is, so I'm going to look for the snowball win, because I do have a stack of play with your food. I wanted to get another token, but if she's going to make a mistake like that, we'll punish her for it. Remember, it has surveillance on it. We'll know when he lets go. I got a little stuck then. Bad play by him, trying to utilize his life, which he's going to be running right out of right now. You can chain those together, my good sir. Jane does have a chance to the hatch, but I do know where it is, and I will give it to her because of how well she played. If she crawls over. Alright, let's pick her up. Well, let's pick him up, and let's go find our Jane. Just goes to show you, the new Bubba is really strong if you know how to use him. He's very similar to the last Bubba, but he just got a bit of a power up. Now you can really play around that, you can really play around Nemesis play with your food if you don't have tokens, because you get free tokens straight away. Now I'm going to give this guy the hatch because I think he played really well. He gave me a lot of really good resources, but because of understanding time management, I was able to outmaneuver him by getting him to use too much and then use it on somebody else. They played really well. They pumped through gens at a very good rate. It is a very survivor-sided map. Totem was I was really lucky my totem stayed up the whole game. It was in a really bad spot, and the fact that it did stay up when people spawned there was really impressive. That being said, I still think I would have walked away with a 4K without the totem being up. But that just goes to show you the power of Ruin when Ruin actually works. Sometimes Ruin doesn't work, and when Ruin doesn't work, Surveillance comes through as MVP based on regression and movement throughout the board. I didn't have a 3-gen strat, but I did have enhancements to my movement speed, and because of that, I could have used that against the survivors, and I kept catching pallets straight away. I could have lunged at a couple of them, but I wanted to guarantee the pallet, rather than, you know, if I walk through the pallet and he respects it, and then runs on, I could chainsaw him down. But if I lunge through, he's going to get distance. So unless, like, I M1 Jane, I let her end chase, and then I played off that. So like I said before, I'm going to give her the hatch. I think she played really well. She knows I know where it is. She ran over it in the corner of the map on the right-hand side near the right window. But I do think she deserves it because of how valiant that effort was. Anyways, guys, if you are watching this video over at YouTube, make sure you slap that subscribe button. I do educational Survivor and Dead by Daylight content on Twitch 5 days a week. It'll be my pleasure to teach you as much as I can. If you think you know everything, you can help me teach the newer people. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Just to confirm, guys, is a rank 1 game. I hope you guys had a wonderful time, and I'll see you in the fog in the next trial.